Hello everyone! This time, I would like to show you how to manage Cephalotus follicularis in winter. First of all, let me explain about the growing medium. I used to use sphagnum moss for Cephalotus follicularis, but now I use only conima soil for Cephalotus follicularis. Persistent algae are less likely to occur, and the frequency of repotting can be reduced. The soil is easy to remove when repotting, so there is less risk of damaging the roots. If you want to grow sphagnum moss, cover only around the roots of Cephalotus follicularis with sphagnum moss, and put conuma soil around the roots. Next, let's talk about watering. Unlike summer, the soil dries out less frequently in winter. Therefore, watering is done while keeping an eye on the condition of the soil. Excessive watering can cause root rot, so be careful. As a rule of thumb, I water conuma soil when it becomes whitish. In the case of sphagnum moss, it also turns whitish when it dries out, which is a sign to water it. Sometimes people ask me if insectivorous plants need fertilizer. Basically, they do not need it. They grow fine without fertilizer. Next, let's talk about humidity. In my growing environment, I keep the humidity at 60 to 70%. I think that a minimum of 50% humidity is sufficient for growing Cephalotus follicularis. If you are worried about Cephalotus follicularis, place it in a wardrobe. Avoid extreme air tightness. It is easier to maintain humidity by spraying Cephalotus follicularis. Next, let's talk about sunlight. In winter, the daylight hours are short, so the plants may not get enough sunlight. So, I recommend the use of LED lights. If you use LED lights, you will not have to worry about lack of sunlight. When choosing LED lights, you need to consider the color temperature of the light. Plants need red and blue light to grow. Some lights are available only in red and blue, but for interior decoration, the room will be reddish purple. If you are concerned about this, use a light that can illuminate all white, red, and blue colors. I use a light that can illuminate all the white, red, and blue colors. Here it is. Let's take a look at what's inside. First, let's look at the LED light. This is the wire to hang the light. Now, let's actually turn on the light. It's very bright. It looks like it is blinking in the video, but it is not blinking. Now let's set up the light. I'm going to install it like this, so I'm not going to use any cables to hang it. When the light is turned on, it looks like this. I'll tell you how much heat the light generates. I turned the light on for about 8 hours. This part of the LED light is a little warmer. No problem if you touch it with your hand. I expose my carnivorous plants to the light for about 8 hours. I use 4000 Kelvin light. The irradiation time is about 8 hours. So far, they are growing well. If you have good soil and humidity control and your plants are not growing well, you may want to review the LED lights you are using. I think it is a good idea to review the LED light you are using. Next, let's talk about aeration. Aeration is important to promote plant growth, lower temperatures, and prevent disease. This is especially necessary when humidity is high. When the sun is strong and there is no wind, the rate of leaf transpiration is reduced. As a result, leaf temperatures will be higher, respiration will be accelerated and more abundant, and the capacity for photosynthesis will be reduced. Wine provides carbon dioxide to plant leaves, changes the rate of transpiration, and reduces the increase in leaf temperature. In addition, the continuous delivery of light breezes not only benefits plant growth, but also prevents the growth of bacteria and disease. Also, it is not good for the Cephalotus follicularis to be exposed to direct wind. I start a fan in the greenhouse so that the wind does not directly hit the Cephalotus follicularis, sending soft air to circulate. If you don't know how the wind moves, cut a thin piece of tissue paper and hang it up. When the wind blows, it will look like this so you can see the direction of the wind. If you are having trouble finding a place to put a fan, I recommend a cooling fan for your PC. This concludes the winter management of Cephalotus follicularis. How do you manage your Cephalotus follicularis in winter? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a high rating. Thank you for watching.